Walk into your doctor's office with this M54 gas mask on. First of all, you'll get a laugh, but you'll also make a point. In a real chemical attack, you'll be the one to survive. The Patriot M54 gas mask offers complete eye, face, and respiratory protection against chemical, biological, and radioactive contamination. It's lightweight, it has very low breathing resistance. Order today and you'll get 30% off with coupon code STILL30. Click on this link below, www.getagasmask.com. Good afternoon. I'm still reporting on the coup. So, Senator Sandy Cortez, better known by her political nom de guerre, Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, claims that she feared for her life when a riotous mob took over the Capitol building.
I had a pretty traumatizing event happen to me, and I do not know if I can even disclose the full details of that event due to security concerns, but I can tell you that I had a very close encounter where I thought I was going to die.
It may be true. Cortez may have feared for her life. She doesn't appear to be well grounded in reality. She may fear for her life every day or multiple times a day. Many people do. But if she did fear for her life and hid in her bathroom, as she says she did, it was an irrational fear, like the fear children have of a monster under their bed at night, because Cortez wasn't in the Capitol building where the crazy mob had taken over. Cortez was in her office in the Cannon office building. The mob didn't attack the Cannon office building. They successfully attacked and breached the Capitol building.
You blame the media in part, and we saw that montage, for spreading the story of what happened in the Cannon office building, which is a ways away from the Capitol building. One account by Newsweek magazine, Ocasio-Cortez said that rioters actually entered her office, forcing her to take refuge inside her bathroom after Legislative Director Geraldo Bonilla Chavez told her to hide, run, and hide. You were down the hall. What actually happened that day?
Right. I was actually 2 doors down. My office is 2 doors down from AOC. And not at one moment during the events of January 6th did any rioter or any insurrectionist come down the hallways where our offices are located. I initially, took to task the press for making these claims, taking these claims to apocalyptic levels. And all I did was state the facts. I live in reality. I deal with facts and not fiction. And I said that there were no rioters in the hallways of Cannon. I'm 2 doors down from you. And she lost it today. She doesn't deal in reality. She hasn't been doing that today.
There were no men in horned hats wandering the halls of the Cannon office building, or for that matter, any other congressional office building. The mob was in the Capitol building. No one can say that Cortez was not in fear, but her depiction of what happened in her office is what is commonly called a lie. Cortez may be telling the truth about fearing for her life on January 6th, but it is proof that she needs help, not that her life was ever in danger from a mob in a different building that, according to reports, did not attack anyone other than Capitol police officers who made a lame and unsuccessful effort to stop them. In fact, the activity of the Capitol Police appeared to be much like a draw play in football, where the offensive line only pretends to block the defense because the idea is to let the defense through. If in fact the Capitol Police were doing their best to keep the crazies out, then the Capitol needs at the very least to replace the ranking officers and may need to replace everyone on the force because they were completely unsuccessful in protecting the building. There is no question that the people who attacked the building were breaking the law and should be punished, but the Capitol Police, whose job was to protect the building, and more importantly the people inside, failed miserably, and there needs to be a full investigation of exactly why they failed. Modern law enforcement has a host of non-lethal weapons to stop violent mobs, from old-fashioned billy clubs, helmets and shields, to pepper spray, rubber bullets, beanbag rounds, pepper balls, and flash bang grenades, to name a few. These non-lethal weapons were used with success in many of the riots over the summer. The federal building in Portland was protected from attacks night after night by means of these non-lethal weapons. If the Capitol Police had done their job effectively, then perhaps Cortez, who was hiding in the bathroom in a completely different office building, would not have feared for her life. But then again, maybe she would have anyway. There's no telling. I'm still reporting from just outside the citadel of American freedom. Good day. Every doctor on TV says that we all need to boost our immune systems. And STEM Enhance does that in a unique way by increasing blood levels of your own adult stem cells, the backbone of your immune system, by over 30% in just 1 hour. Click on the link in the description box below for details.